We're back, everyone. We are in North Free Stronghold. Is it North's tradition to hang buckets of money on cave ceilings? In case, like, Nordic Santa Claus comes to kill everyone. Good time to arrive, Soma! Asane has a question for you.
Wonder who wrote this.
Like an alchemist thing? So, Asane's wondering, is it Norse tradition to hang buckets full of money on cave ceilings in case, like, Nordic Santa Claus comes to kill everyone? The Hreisvala Famadra. To know the Hreisvala Famadra is to know the beautiful history, brutal history of these lands. Before the Great Flood, before the desolation, men lived peacefully in Midgard. The dead stayed dead, Draugr were a rarity, and the use of satyr magic was only considered deeply shameful, or was considered deeply shameful. Hreisvala Famadra is of the old ways. When a man's worth is measured by how well he swings a blade, strength, our highest virtue. Those are harsh lands. They are no place for the weak. The strong will prosper in life and in death. Join the ranks of the Einarjar in Valhalla. The weak will scrape and suffer a meager existence, rejoining the ranks of unworthy in the depths of Helheim. Such is the cycle of life till Ragnarok comes. Harsh, they sound about as friendly as a pack of wolvars. Wolvars are horrible. Can we not talk about those? You don't think so, but Santa Claus is Odin. Okay. So, Soma, why did we keep finding buckets of money on like tied to the ceiling? What's the reason for that? Is that just the Nordic banking system? If I go to Arena's house, am I gonna find buckets of money tied to the ceiling? The Old Norse festival is Jul, which is Yule. Christians took the holiday from the Vikings and worked it to being Jesus' birthday. Yeah, it's a pagan holiday, just like Easter and many others. That makes sense now when he does his big donations. It's just from a money bucket falling. Yeah. All coming together now. Sort of like a money tree. Kinda, yeah. Yeah, I knew about the warping of holidays. That's something that's been going on for a fair bit here. Or there. You seriously just tried to turn invisible? Oh, yeah. Just a singular wolf in this cave? How the fuck did you get in here? Over there. Put your treasure over there. They didn't hang buckets of money, but they did sacrifice a native boar and burn large Julian. Instead of sacrificing a boar, we donate all of our money to businesses. The boar in this case is metaphorical. Saying we basically sacrifice our souls.
What happened over there?
I don't know if it's the right way around.
Hey, come look at this.
Okay. Good job, you're an idiot. I'm looking at. I see. I got it. Sleipnir's Odin's eight-legged horse. Coincidentally, there are 8 reindeer. Didn't Saint Nick actually exist, though? Like, not the guy with the fucking 8 reindeer, but somebody named Saint Nick. Isn't that actually the person they,
This is the sun.
That ghost son? How do you know?
The sigil. It matches the dagger we found in his father's back. He stood his ground, but it was not enough.
They betrayed him.
Betrayal begets betrayal. My guess, the young one murdering his dad didn't sit well with the others.
He thought himself ready to lead. It cost him his life.
I guess.
Look there, lad. By his feet.
The whetstone!
Yes. They used it to smash his face in.
Ew.
Can you, like, fucking not? Whoa. Where the fuck is that dude? There he is.
Ready and...
Ooh, this one moves a lot different than the one we've been fighting up until now. I'm really bad at blocking.
I wonder why they left this whetstone behind. If
This
Cindy wants
is
it,
Shattered Gauntlet
must be
of
really
Ages. The Ancient of
Reavers
Hell.
have very specific priorities. If it's not shiny and you
Keep two
can't
palatable to
interprint
remain
it,
whole.
might as well use it as a
Fragments
blunt
of
object.
Swiss Sky. That seems like a good talisman, right? Can I equip this? Lose 4 strength, but I guess I could just put the fire sigil of might in there. Still in combat, is that why I can't equip it? Oh, why can't I equip? Change that gear. Alright, weird. That's very strange. Blocking is for chumps, yeah, basically. That's why I try to dodge. Funny, most games where I try to dodge, I end up fucking up really bad and just taking so much damage, right? But once I start learning to block, I do a lot better. But I still haven't learned the lesson that I should just start learning to block right off the bat, because I suck at dodging. When's Dark Souls? I've been really putting off playing Dark Souls on purpose, because one, I'm really bad at them, but two, the Dark Souls community is pretty horrible. At least what I've experienced of it. Boom! Both of them in the water.
Impressive!
Yeah, you made the mistake of streaming Dark Souls to the Dark Souls category. Now, what I mean to say by that, it's not that, like, necessarily that the people are all like horrible people or anything. It's just you attract so many people that want a backseat game, who want to brag about their exploits in the game, and it's like, I don't care about your exploits. Or they just backseat game, and it's like, if you want to play the game, go play the fucking game. I don't want to play the game how you're playing it. Like, you don't want to see me play the game. You want to see me play the game how you play the game. And it's like, that's not fun.
Boy.
Sir,
Like, I'm fully aware going into Dark Souls that I suck at it.
there's a scroll here. It belonged to this.
A son forget. Dad, while you were off hunting and pillaging, Granddad raised me, taught me, and cared for me. And I loved him, and you stabbed him in the back. I hated you. But time has a way of changing things. The clan celebrated, they spat on his kind spirit, saw it as proof of weak leadership. As much I hate to admit it, the Hazelot from Adra thrived with you at the helm. As a boy, I made an oath to the Nonir that I would avenge him. My skill with a blade grew, and you finally began to notice me. We grew closer, but the Nonir do not suffer broken oaths, not even those made by a grieving child. Their chest outside of Fafnir's storeroom. It reminded me of that oath. So the cycle of betrayal continues. You killed the only father I ever knew, but even now, I regret my actions. I am filled with remorse. Forgive me.
Son. Wow, this goes on and on. Father, forgive me. Filled with remorse. Forget my actions.
Had he thought before taking action, there would be no need for regret, yes?
Yeah. Maybe we should bring this to his father. Back at the storeroom.
Alright, well we gotta go back there anyway because there's a treasure map for us, so that works out. Oh, you know what? This might be that... Yeah, like, I don't mind doing that. That's fine. That's fun. I like dealing with challenge in that regard. Especially when you see me put gamer face on, I guess, as you put it. But, like, I don't want to be held to someone's expectations of playing, if that makes sense. Like, I don't want you coming to my stream telling me how to play, because if you want to see a game played a specific way, then you play the game. Castlevania greater than Dark Souls? Castlevania is a series I really want to get into. You can talk for 3 minutes. Yeah, that was an intense fight. So, you're not wrong. I wanted to win that fight, and I knew I could. There's only one other time I did that, actually. Playing Post Symphony of the Night, though. I do want to play the originals. But, yeah. There's another game I did that for, and that was,
Down there.
That was The World Ends With You for the DS. I was really under leveled to fight the end boss. I don't know, can we dock here? Is there a dock? There's, okay. Anyway, I was really under leveled for the final boss, and I was really struggling, and eventually I did get it. But holy hell. Dodging his bubble attack is more difficulty in platforming. Yeah, I've seen them played ever since I was a kid. Like my friend Bill growing up was really into the Castlevania series. I tried to get into it, but at the time I was not. I've never been much for platformers, to be honest. I don't think they're bad. I don't dislike the genre either. It's just never been my strong suit. Yeah, I was really underleveled. I didn't use very much food over the course of the game to build my stats up or anything. Like, I completely underestimated the importance of doing that, so... When I played it on the Switch, I had a better understanding of the game, and it was so much better experience. I actually prefer the Switch version to the N64 version, which apparently is N64, Nintendo Switch version. DS version. Wish Castlevania 3 was just a little easier. It's one of your favorite games, but that last one was just brutal. Yeah. The World Ends With You, I didn't play the touch version. I played the motion control version, and I really enjoyed it. Sorry, Soma, I'm gonna have to disagree. I did not find it better. My ability to split my attention was not great, so I enjoyed the Switch version much better.
You didn't happen to find the whetstone?
We found your whetstone.
Oh, wonderful! This staining is unusual.
The Reavers used it to smash another Reaver's face in.
Oh,
Wonderful. Here, for your trouble.
Grant a health burst.
I can't wait to test out the new whetstone.
I'm gonna use that. I appreciate your,
It may not look like much, but it's practically humming with magic. I've needed a new one after my brother borrowed the last one. I saw him spit on it. To lube it up, he said. I didn't ask for it back. What speaks to you?
Yeah, so I have no, like, I don't really disagree with your opinion. Like, it was a really fantastic game. I'm gonna upgrade those. Oh, yeah. And I really did enjoy it, but I actually preferred the Switch version to it. One character in the right thumbstick for another. Kuchin, hello! How you doing? How was your weekend? Livian stuff. Let's upgrade this fucking thing. I want more health.
Can I just say, it's a sad day for your enemy.
It is a sad day for my enemies. Thank you.
What else was there?
Perfect symbol on the... Okay. Song, okay. I like that. Very high perk activation chance. Get a health boost on a successful runic attack kill. I don't really care so much about that, but it does give me a lot of stat boost. Stop. You got your food, go do cat things. Anyway. Yeah, let's just boost that stat. We haven't had any reason to not boost it. Oh, there we go. So now we got 2 sigils of the Axon, basically, that increase axe throws by 6%. I don't know if the 2 of them stack like that, or if it's done a different way. Yeah, we had a good time. You missed yesterday. Yesterday we had, Actually, you know what? I'll just show you. Kuchin, this is what we got up to yesterday. Soma, thank you for this clip. It makes it easy for me to show off what I had done yesterday. It doesn't want to copy the link. There. You missed what we got up to yesterday. There's your link. Okay, guys, we're finally done the side quest stuff. We just gotta go turn in the quest to Fafnir's storm room, and then we're done. A Canadian Library of Entertainment, along with Justin Bieber and okay, why can't I travel anymore? Oh, seriously, why is this game so restrictive of me? Randomly I can't equip something, and now I can't use my travel gates? What the fuck? Kratos, you're terrible at driving canoes. Cultural, culture in audiovisual form. Alright. Let's go advance the main story here once I get back to Fafnir's Vault. No, this is my my second playthrough. I haven't played it since the the game first released though, so... Okay, can I use the warp point now? Very important. It'd save me a lot of time if I could just run through the branches of Yggdrasil. I played this when it first came out and I haven't played it since. This can get any deal. Why can't I use the fucking warp? Why can I only warp to Brock's place? Fine, we're gonna go to Brock's place. Avril Lavigne. Seriously though, why can't I only go to Brock's shop? William Shatner's Canadian, and the guy's over 80 years old and he doesn't fucking look like it.
Well, you gentlemen certainly know how to get around.
I didn't know Pamela Anderson was
I
Canadian.
know I've been up in a mountain for a while now, but since when do the dead not stay dead? A little resurrection among friends is one thing, I can hardly complain. But it's as if hell itself is shambling into Midgard.
Freya said the world was out of balance. That somebody meddles with forces.
Oh, that's plain to see. And Odin is the king of meddlers. But I shudder to think what he did to cause this. Perhaps it involves the Valkyries. That'd be playing a dangerous game indeed.
Even Mimir doesn't know why there's so many dead men walking around Midgard, but he suspects Odin's meddling, and maybe the Valkyries. Keanu Reeves' dual over citizenship with Canada and Lebanon? That's interesting.
Let's get to it. And next time.
Kong from Cheech and Chong? Seriously, why can't I use any of the warp gates, guys? Is there a fucking reason for this? Is something I'm missing? It shouldn't be a story-related thing. I was able to use them earlier. And then randomly, once I finished North 3 Stronghold, I wasn't able to use them anymore. Super annoying. Alright, whatever. That's what it's gotta be. Look at this dead body here. We're just gonna go swim over to Fafnir's Vault here and open it again, turn in our quest, and then we'll be done. And then hopefully we can at least warp back to Brock's lair. Yeah, I thought, it's funny because I'm pretty sure Terrence and Phillip were supposed to be Canada's Cheech and Chong, but with farts instead of drugs. But then they ended up bringing Cheech and Chong into South Park in the Faith Healer episode. You never really got that from him? Well, think about it. I don't remember that being said, but if you were right, then that angers me greatly. I could have sworn you could use them to get to any place. I sworn I used them earlier to get to another area. Didn't misremember. I could have sworn I had used one earlier. Go to, not today, but yesterday, to go to the other.
I don't know what we're still doing here. Here we go!
Let's say, brother!
Guys, I'm not here to fight you. I just wanna get treasure. You're probably right, Faye. I'm probably misremembering. Not a lot of fucking help you.
Didn't even break a sweat.
Two reasons to come back here. One, bad. Eternal Frost. Unmeltable ice from the farthest reaches of hell. Used to upgrade pommels with frost damage effects. Found treasure map caches. Eye of Runic Mastery. Legendary enchantment. Taking damage during a runic attack reduces damage taken by 15%. Back to 50%. Whole bunch of Ager's gold, some hack silver. Alright. Do you guys think that Hades is gonna, or Hades, that Atreus is gonna have to fall out of Hades at some point? You think Kratos is just gonna toss him down there and be like, "Boy, it is a rite of passage."
We found your son. He was betrayed too. And we found part of his journal. It sounded like he regretted killing you.
Fat lot of good that does me. How'd he go out? He die fighting?
We found 4 corpses near his. They were decapitated.
Ha! Vandrid always did keep his sword nice and sharp. A lesson he picked up from me. He's a backstabbing bastard, but knowing he's in Valhalla sets me at ease. Thanks.
You may not actually be in Valhalla. Tears
You
Shard.
did a good thing.
Oh, bonus all stats.
I'm glad
Okay,
we
man.
came back here.
That thief did not deserve the peace you gave him.
Maybe so. Still, it feels good to help people. Even the dead ones.
So much like your mother.
Alright. So that's the increase to all my stats. This is just a straight up upgrade to every stat. I'll take it. Huge upgrade too. You know what, Faye? You're probably right. That said, we are going to go ahead and advance the story now. You excited? You should be. I like this golden aura that gets put around me when I use the unstoppable aura, which is why I keep it equipped. It just looks cool to me. Like he's charging up his energy. Like a battery. When he runs, he's like a fucking Duracell. There's like ashes and stuff that we ignored for 20 hours. Usually not, but it's nice to hear it. Could you imagine being a math teacher and like you're usually not right? Hey, can I upgrade Pier's
Where to
thing?
next?
Very well. To business.
I need 2 more Dragon Tears to upgrade this guy. And a lot more Hacksilver, holy crap.
Well, scrounge around a bit more.
Can't upgrade. Oh.
We'll build something then.
Killed 108 just to dump some mommy action. Yeah, exactly. Hey, sometimes the greatest of quests have the most humblest of beginnings, okay?
Why don't you tell me how all this began with Boulder?
He just knocked on our door.
Boulder of Asgard just knocked on your door.
Yeah, he just showed up and started a fight. He said he wanted to know something. He said, I know what you are.
Oh, well, we'll circle back to that later. What exactly did he want to know?
I was under the floor resident.
He said I already knew what he wanted. Perhaps he mistook me for another.
Huh, that's quite interesting.
It is quite interesting, because if he had have just asked in a different way, he might have got the information he wanted. Mimir is helping us figure out why Baldur the Aesir came to our door. I know what you are. You know what I want. Who does he think we are? Communication, guys. You really think their storyline is dumb? I don't know, I kind of like it. I'm gonna watch it. It's this little humble story where they just want to turn their mother's ashes over to the thing. It's almost like the mom knew what that they were gonna do, and she forced it all to happen. All right, guys, we're gonna advance the story now.